Hello, how are you? It's good to have you back here with me today as well. Okay, the May is gone, the summer is coming. Um, how this summer is going to become this year, I don't know, because we had 3 years of absence here, of not having really summer vacations. But let's see what's gonna happen, and we're just gonna have to do our best to enjoy our lives, right? And hope the COVID-19 big, fast, infectious thing would never come back again. But nobody knows. Anyway, today's idioms. All right. Let's see. Okay, the first one for today is to be into. It means to have an interest, particularly a study or style. And we did a few weeks ago something like go for something, which is kind of like the same meaning, but go for la 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 is a very informal way of saying. But today, to be into is rather formal. I wouldn't say it's too formal, but it's not too casual, like a go for it. Okay, for example, let's say, yes, I have a cousin. Her name is May. So May is into health food. In fact, she has become a vegetarian. Yes. Okay, what are you into these days? Another sentence, let's say, okay, your people really don't believe what the zodiac says. Yet, every now and then, they tend to check their fortune almost every chance they get on TV or in the magazines or the newspapers, the books, and which kind of like make me believe that they are really into astrology, so like a star sign study or something like that. Do you know those people? Well, including myself. No, I pretend like I never believe any of that, but then every now and then when I see that my birthday or my birth month announces what kind of day am I going to have, I just can't help it. I just watch it or read it. Well, so that's, to be go into something you really like. I'm sure you are into studying English with me, right? Thank you. Okay, the next one is to take over. For example, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak, has taken over since the last one, Elizabeth Truss, resigned. And she was in office only for, I believe, 44 days, just 44 days. Well, she must be one of the shortest prime minister who served her term as prime minister of the United Kingdom. My goodness. And before that, do you remember when Elizabeth Truss took over? Who? Yes, Boris. Oh, what was his Boris Johnson or something like that. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Boris Johnson, the blonde, messy hair, spoke kind of like a strange and well. So that is take over. Or have you ever taken over somebody's job or somebody's position? Okay, now the last idiom for today is to show up. It means to appear. For example, okay, she promised to come to the dance party, but she never showed up. I was sort of like held there waiting. So sometimes that happens. Today, and we have the iPhone or Galaxy or Android, sort of like a carrying telephone, what do we call smartphones? So you can contact anybody quite easily. Yet last century, when I was a young boy, we didn't have any of those tools. So you're just gonna have to wait until the person, hopefully, to show up. But sometimes it doesn't happen, and you wonder what happened, right? Those days are over today. Now, the last sentence I would say, okay, only 2 students showed up for the class before the midterm exams last year, and I was pretty shocked. Because they even didn't tell me anything about that. I assumed they would show up, and I was waiting in the classroom, and only 2 students who showed up, and the rest of them, this seems to be, I don't know, pretending that they're too busy preparing for the midterm examinations. Oh my goodness. Okay, today's words. One is a slender, that means long and thin, limited or slight. Let's see, for example, somebody like, oh yes, Audrey Hepburn, the Dutch movie actor, but she was very active in America, or perhaps in Britain personally, and her slender figure made her look very tall and look quite feminine as well. Well, in fact, she was pretty tall, but then she was also slender, so that she looked even taller than actually how tall she was. Okay, another one is, for example, okay, there was only a slender chance that I could move to another place several years ago. There may be a reason, but I forgot. The last word for today is, okay, surpass. That means do better than something, or be greater than something, or excel. That's surpass. For example, the personal computers of the 21st century now surely surpassed those of earlier times, like in the last century, of course. Okay, let's say most farmers believe that the rural life far surpasses urban living. Do you believe that? Okay, that's all for today. Take care of yourself and I'll talk to you later again. Bye for now.